First cast. Oh, Kawa. Boom. That's right.
Perfect. Still got the drone. And we're on one light. Typical as. Normally it's beeping at me super fast. This time it was only beeping at me slowly to bring it home. So that's a bonus. The drone lives another day. How good. And we can see the bottom. Look at this. This is where we're going to be trying to catch snappers today, right up here in the shallows. Outgoing tide, probably not the best tide, but I haven't fished it on the outgoing, so we're going to give it a good go. And we've got some little bib lures, some new Daiwa ones actually. And yeah, let's just try and catch some snappers in this much water. Oh, you guys can't see my other hand, but you know, super shallow. And that is the plan. We'll see what else we can catch. Ash go. Right, so I'm just going to go back up the drift. I set that little rod up. Check this out. Look at that little thing. So we'll give that a crack. Never used that thing before. But we'll go back up onto the sandbank and we've drifted off it. And then, yeah, have a flick and see what happens. Right, so I've just pulled in here. There's a big sandbank all along in here, and I've just come up on this side because the wind's blowing this way. Outgoing tide, so I should drift straight along it and hopefully cast this little lure and see what happens. Only one way to see if the thing works, and that's by giving it a go. It looks pretty bloody cool though. Can't see why a snapper won't eat it. Sometimes the snapper like to hide in these little sand patches. There's another sand patch up there. This is all seagrass. So sometimes if you cast into them, sometimes there's a snapper just sitting right on the edge of the sand in the seagrass. Oh yes! Oh, look at that! Yeah, boy! Oh, yes! Right on those sand patches, what I was talking about. Oh, that's sick. Doesn't feel like a bad one either. First fish for the day though. We're in 1.4 meters on that little weird looking lure. Yeah, boy. First fish right up here in the shallows. That is so cool. And both those trebles in. Look at that. That is the first fish for up here in the shallows, and that little lure, I'm pretty sure it's a Daiwa one, did the damage. First time me ever using it, and we're on the board. That is so sick, right up here on the sandbank. And well, there's fish here, so we might as well have another cast. Here we go. How good is that? First fish, and it's a nice one too. That was mean. Let's try and catch another one. No way. Oh, I've still got it. Oh, Oh, first, right after that other snapper. I think this is a big dog trevally. What the heck? There's a little reef right on the edge of the sandbank here. And, oh yeah, it's a big dog trev, I think. And just cast it straight onto that. Oh, shit, he didn't like that, did he? We've only got like, I think it's 6 pound line. It's for trout. I can tell you right now, this is a little bit bigger than a trout. Come here. Yeah, boy. Oh, that is a good trev. That is a very good trev. Definitely can't complain straight after that snapper. That's for sure. That is me. Right, so the next cast straight after that snapper. Look at that. Boom. Right on the edge of this little reef here. On the edge of the sandbank. And that is a nice trev. We'll see what it goes. $62 centimeters. Beautiful. I'm gonna send him on his way. I want to catch another one. That was mean. Right, so we're just gonna go back up the drift. We drifted off that little sandbank area, so we'll make our way back up there and see if we can do that all again. That was fun. Right, let's see if we can do that all again. Just pulled up. We're just going to take a little bit of a different drift line. We're not going to drift down the exact same line, so we've just moved over this way a little bit, and hopefully there's some more fish on this side of the sandbank. Oh, I still got him. Oh, he's right there. He's on the surface. No way. No way. That is a nice fish too. That's a good snapper. We're only in, look at that, 1.1 meters of water. Very cool. Especially watching that eater in like a meter of water. How's that? Such a good fish on that little lure. That is so dark too. Been living right up here in amongst the seagrass and seaweed in a meter of water. So cool. Especially watching a fish like that have a go at it, then miss it, and then you wind it in because you think you've still got him, but then you don't, and you're like, oh shit, and then you just watch him eat it on the surface as you're winding it in. But that fish there, he's gonna go home because that was such a cool fight. That's so cool. Right, how bloody cool is that? Another nice snapper. But we've just drifted, we're pretty much at the end of our drift. We just got to where we got that Trevally on that last drift. So we'll just have a few more casts and see what happens. Surely. Right, so I've just pulled into this other little spot and it's actually glassy calm. Look at that. You can see the bottom pretty bloody easy. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to get the drone up and see if I can spot any snappers on the sandbank. I think that'll be very, very cool because it's rather shallow here, but yeah, we'll try and see some snappers on the drone. Could be quite cool. You never know what we might find. Right, so just up here we've got snappers tailing up. So I think what I'm going to do is I don't really want to start the motor, so then we're just going to anchor the boat here and walk in. I think it's still 0.9 of a meter, so it's still quite deep, but that's very, very cool. Might just have a cast first. Let's see what happens. Is that a snapper right there? No way, what is that though? There's a snapper right there. Is that another one? Come on. Not the time to be having a bloody tangle. Right, how the heck are you meant to put down an anchor quietly? This is not going to work, is it? Probably not like that, but that's okay. There's snapper right here. Is this the right lure? I'm not too sure. It's sort of we got like a little floating stick bait on. think this is just a school of mullet here, but we've definitely got snappers up on that other side. There's two good snapper right here. It's so hard to film with the phone and with the GoPro just because there's so much glare on the water today with the clouds. There's a third snapper up there, hold back out of the water. I'm gonna try and cast this little Daiwa lure. Ow, hooks are sharp. Look at that, those fish are right there. This is so cool. Oh, this fish is right here. I'm gonna have a cast. Let's see what happens. Shit. Right, so I've just spotted another couple of snapper just on the other side of the boat here. It's quite hard to see that way because the sun's in that direction and it's quite cloudy, so it's a little bit hard to see, but there's a few more snapper busting up over here. So I'm gonna walk up on the sandbank. They're quite close to the bank here, so might even be able to just cast off it. Oh, there's a snapper right here. Oh, there's a couple of them. Might try film these ones. Shit, they are right here. Two snapper right there. Backs out of the water. Look at that, those snappers are right there. Not the time to be having a tangle. Okay, I'm gonna have a go at these. That is so sick. Oh no! Oh no, they're back. Oh. Eat it. Oh no. There's a snapper right there. Oh, yes! Finally! Oh yeah, boy! That is sick! I started to run out of ideas how to catch these fish, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna cast at it, see what happens. Boom. Look at where we are. Oh yes. That is a very, very nice fish too. Yeah, boy, that is awesome. Right here. Up in ankle deep water. That's a... That is such a good snap too. Look at that. finally. I spooked enough of them. That is so sick. Finally got one. Look at that. Such a nice snapper. That's a good fish. For me literally sight casting him. I've spooked a couple, but finally got one, and spooking those other couple has paid off. So very, very cool on this little tiny little Daiwa set. 6 pound line and catching snappers like that, sight casting. Right, I'm just gonna put my rod in like that. That's not gonna work. Hopefully that's not gonna bust up out of there. Look at that. Don't want to treble in the finger. This is actually going to be a bust up. I don't want to take you, mate, but this is not looking good for you. Oh, maybe it is. Oh yes. Beauty. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle to get a photo with him, but there we go. So I'm going to let this one go and let's try catch another one, because that was sick. What are you doing? You know where to go. You were in this deeper water when I caught you. Do you want it again? No, not interested in the lure again. Right, finally managed to get one. How bloody sick is that? I'm just going to go back to the boat and change this GoPro battery, because she's about to be flat, and might change his lure as well. It did catch one, but I'm thinking maybe a soft bait. Might just try good old soft bait, and yeah, we might walk up the other side. Depends if I can see a few more snappers up this side, but I've already done this side and disturbed it enough, I think. Found one. There's one just there, sitting right in front of the boat. Crazy. Right, so I've made the call. Oh look. Right, so I've made the call. I'm going to go to another sandbank, which is just over here, because yeah, I just want to leave those snappers. We've done our dash there and we've had lots of great fun. So we're just going to go have a look at this one. It's all about working out new spots and that sort of stuff. So I'm going to have a look over here and maybe could find the mother lode. You never know. Look at this, it's like a deep little channel right in here. Pretty cool. Have a cast in there, see what happens. See if we can't get a fish off here. Oh yes! First cast! Oh, kahawai. Boom. That's right though. First cast, pretty cool. This is a mean little spot here. Drops straight off into the channel. Oh, look at the dog. Not happy. Oh no! Snapped my soft bait off. Oh, this will bust up. Oh, look at that, that's easy. Here's my soft bait. Garwai's gone. First cast, first fish. Oh, yes. Whoa. Oh, shit. Oh my god. That was right there. I was looking over here for the snapper tailing. And then boom. I think it's a good trev. Shit, yeah. I was not expecting that at all. Oh, what? Oh no, never mind, it's a Kawai. Oh, what the heck? Probably the same one. Bring him into the rock pool here. Sand pool. Sand pit. Shit, he's not happy. It's a good Kawai. But we're not doing another knot tying exercise. Beauty. Two casts, two fish. Not doing too bad here. See if we can do that again. Right, so we just caught a couple of Kawai for feed for dinner. I'm sure the family will be happy with that. Kawai is definitely very underrated, but I just bleed it, and then yeah, good to go. Just as good as snapper, I reckon, if it's cooked right. But I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys very much for watching. It's been a hell of a day. We've seen some pretty cool shit that you don't see every day. Snappers right up in the shallows, backs out of the water, casting lures, spooking snappers, busting them up, but then managed to finally get one. So that was bloody cool. And then obviously this morning casting over that little sandbank, that was mean. A few fish in there as well. So thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget William the Fisherman on Instagram and Facebook, and Wild North Addiction on TikTok. And if you did like this video, please subscribe, like, comment, all of that stuff, and I'll see you on the next one.